Getting the papers ready. Welcome, folks. It is the Fantasy Flex Week 6 edition, the Dynasty League. Sorry I've been a little late. Had some prior obligations to take care of, but I am here. The show lives on. The show keeps going. I wanted to try a couple things, but seems like YouTube wasn't cooperating with me, so back to the same format. So let's get up into these standings. Standings goes like this. In the American Division, you got the Yankees leading that one, 4-1-1, followed closely by the Rays with a 4-2 record, half a game back. Then you got the Dodgers with a 3-2-1 record. He's one game back in the division, followed by the Tigers and the Brewers. The Tigers are 3-3. The Brewers are 2-4, 1.5 and 2.5 games back respectively in the division. Now we move on over to the National Division. The National Division goes like this. You got the Phillies at 4-1-1, followed by the Cardinals at 4-1-1. 4-1-1, in case you didn't know, that's a tie right there for first place. So those two teams have that. The pun was intended, by the way. Followed by the Mets, who have a 2-4 record. The Mets are 2.5 games back, followed by the Braves, who got a 1-4-1 record, 3 games back. And then you got the Giants, 0-5-1, still seeking his first win of the year. He's 4 games back in his division. So now we move on over to last week's matchups. Last week's matchups, as you guys know, we all have 5 in the league since we got 10 teams. We run through the first one. That goes between the Yankees and the Braves, 7-5-2. Yankees take that one. Next matchup, you had the Rays taking on the Cardinals, 8-6. Cardinals taking out that one in a grueling matchup, close matchup, closest matchup of the week, as a matter of fact. Then you had the the Brewers taking on the Phillies. The Phillies pounded them that week, 11-3. Tigers took on the Mets last week, 9-3. Tigers took that matchup. And the final matchup of the week pitted the Dodgers against the Giants. Did the Giants get his first win last week? No. 12-2 in the loss, or 12-2 in the loss. Giants only picking up 2 categories. Sorry, I didn't even bother to take a look and see what categories those were. But now we move on up to Week 7's previews, matchups that are currently going on the way right now. So check your scoreboard tabs, and you can see where you're at, see where everybody else is at. But right now, as of Week 7, these are the players or the matchups or the teams that we have going down right now. You got the 0-5-1 Giants, like I said, seeking their first win, taking on me, the Yankees, at 4-1-1. Then you got the 4-1-1 Cardinals taking on the 2-4 Brewers, followed by the 4-1-1 Phillies taking on the 3-3 Tigers. Then you got the 2-4 Mets taking on the 3-2-1 Dodgers. That's got a pretty nice ring to it, the 3-2-1 Dodgers. But anyway, the 1-4-1 Braves in the final matchup of the week will take on the 4-2 Rays. Like I said, tune into your scoreboard tab. You can see what's going on. Now we go into the league leaders, league leading category. Break that down every week before we get into the trophies. For the runs throughout the first 6 weeks of the year, you got the Brewers leading the runs category. He's got 284 runs on the year so far. Next up, you got home runs. Home runs goes to the Phillies, as well as the next 2 categories, which is total bases and RBIs. The Phillies have 84 home runs on the year so far. Total bases, they have 846. RBIs, they got 284. And now we switch it up to the stolen base category. Stolen base category, all those runners are going to the Mets. He's got 58 stolen bases on the year. The average, that's going to the Tigers on the year so far. He's got a 279 average, highest batting average in the league. Innings pitched, as we move into the pitching categories. Innings pitched, that's going to the Rays. He's got 505 innings throughout the first 6 weeks, followed by strikeouts and wins as well. So the Rays got strikeouts with 446, locking that down. Then he's got wins locked down at 35. But along with the wins comes the losses. He's got 26 losses, so he's got the most losses in the league. And the least amount of losses, which I guess is what the category is supposed to be for, is going to the Giants. ERA with the 3.07 ERA, that's going to the Giants. And the save holds, let me bust out the whip. The save holds is going to the Giants and the Yankees. We split that category now at 35. The whip, I believe, goes to the Giants as well. I didn't write it down, but let's get up into these trophies. The meat and potatoes, as you know I like to say. Serving up dessert. The trophies goes like this. The I Get It In trophy this week, that gets split between 2 teams with 47 runs on the week. That's going to the Tigers and the Dodgers. these two teams are splitting some things now. Home runs, same two teams, Tigers and the Dodgers. They get the going trophy. They both had 11 home runs on the week. Total bases, that's going to the Tigers solely with 154 total bases this week. He gets the touch 'em up trophy. Now the RBIs this week, that went to the Dodgers with 45. So you know the Dodgers are getting that Ribby trophy. And then you got stolen bases. Dodgers also taking that one. He's got 11 stolen bases on the week, so he gets the We Gotta Run It trophy, followed by the average trophy. Now that's going back to the Tigers. Now, batting trophies all went between the Tigers and the Dodgers, so let's see what happens with the pitching trophies. The average went to the Tigers, by the way. He had a .313 average last week, so he gets the better than your average trophy. And innings pitched last week, finally we get a switched up winner from the Rays, edging him out by only, I think, one inning pitched was the Cardinals. The Cardinals had 83 innings, so he gets the Iron Horse Award for last week. Strikeouts is still going to the Rays. He has 77 strikeouts, so the Can't See Me Award is going to the Rays, followed by the wins. That's switching back over to the Cardinals again. He has 7 wins. Top of the mountain trophy for you. Losses, that's going to the Rays. He has 6 losses on the week, so he gets the Get Him Out the Game trophy. Basically the horse's ass. It's a trophy that's pretty much the worst because it takes points away or trophy stars away from you. In case you ain't know. But ERA trophy, that's going to, with a 2.49 ERA, throwing up donuts, is going to the Cardinals this week. Save holds last week, that's going to the Giants. He had 8 save holds, so that spells really for the Giants. I'm going to be doing further detailed research into see what's going on with the Giants. I'm not sure if he's still active or not. I am playing him this week, so I'll find out. I haven't really noticed if he's made any roster changes. But the last 2 trophies, the cream of the crops, goes like this. The I Killed It trophy is going to the Dodgers. Last week's stinker, the Giants. Score on that matchup, like I said, 12-2. The Dodgers killed it. The Giants stunk. I'm playing them this week, however, right now, and they're beating me, so right now I'm stinking. But that is the Fantasy Flex. Hope you guys appreciate the show. Thanks for tuning in. Stay active. Do what you guys do with your teams. And see you guys next Monday. Flex out.